The autopsy on this is going to be among the most interesting American experiments we've ever done, and it has to be done.
Well, there's also, I know you just have to add in there, and I say this as a guy who was a Republican for 20, 25 years, so much of that also comes from just an overwhelming sense of victimhood. I swear if I hear one more friend of mine who's an evangelical talking about they're coming for us and the persecuted church, and I politely and gently remind them that over the past 5 years, no Supreme Court in the history of this republic has done more to protect religious rights than has the Roberts Court. And I could go down one ruling after another after another. You know what? I can't help you with what's on TV. I can't help you with what's on at the movies. I can't help what your kids are watching on iPhones. I can't help what your kids are streaming on your television sets at home, or many of the other challenges that we all face with teenage children. But to suggest that somehow this federal government is hostile to faith and we must vote for Donald Trump to protect Christendom is one of the stupidest arguments I've ever heard in my life. Look what the Supreme Court has done on religious liberty, specifically protecting religious liberty of conservative Christians. People that I have grown up with and been with in churches for, the past 57 years. The sense of victimhood is outrageous. You know what makes it even more outrageous? I'm sorry to get on this soapbox, is the these same people that are talking about religious liberty are supporting a guy still who promoted a Muslim registry. Yes, a Muslim registry. Sounds an awful lot like Jewish registries in Nazi Germany. Oh, you can't say those words, can you? Oh, but wait, that's what he proposed. And a lot of you evangelicals that run around screaming about religious freedom and religious liberty and how the libs are coming after you and your church and your beliefs while you're ignoring Supreme Court decisions, one precedent after another, protecting your rights, which, of course, I support because I'm a conservative. You don't feel that way, and you don't have those same concerns for the others. And it's just the damnedest thing. You talk about pro-life, you talk about protecting unborn babies, you just don't care about babies that are born, that are locked in cages. Oh, you say, with Barack Obama. No, it wasn't Barack Obama's policy to deliberately find children and lock them up, but that was Donald Trump's policy. In fact, they had a cabinet meeting where everybody raised their hands to support it, except for Christian Nielsen.
Who got blamed for it?
That was a stated policy. So I really don't get it. I mean, the victimhood. I mean, come on. Stop being a victim. Stop being a snowflake. I get the same, most likely, a lot of the same beliefs that you have. But those similarities stop when I think that the protection of my faith, of my evangelical faith, should only be applied to me and not applied to Catholics, not applied to Jews, not applied to Muslims, not applied to the others. The blinders. I got to say, after all these years, the blinders are just extraordinary, Mika. I do want to say one other thing, too. I mean, again, there are people, now I'm going to upset maybe some people on the left. There are people who are acting like it's the end of the world because we may have divided government. I go back again to Thomas Ricks' book that's coming out in the next couple of weeks, where, again, the separation of powers, this frustration that stops tyrants from taking over governments or stops parties from darting too far in one direction or the other direction, that is not a bug of our government. That is a feature. That is not a bug in the Constitution. That is a feature. Those of you talking about how we need to change the Constitution, you need to take a long, cold shower. Because checks and balances. That's what this government's about. And that's what scared me so much over the past 4 years of the Trump presidency. And by the way, the world's not coming to the end, okay? Yeah, I don't understand why people voted for Donald Trump. I don't. I don't understand why my family voted for Donald Trump. I don't understand why my best friends voted for Donald Trump. I don't understand why everybody in my neighborhood voted for Donald Trump. I don't understand why everybody that I know voted for Donald Trump. But I got to get along with them. I love them. I'm not going to throw away 57 years of friendships over one election. We got to stop thinking that it's the end, everything's the end of the world. Bill Clinton was the end of the world. George W. Bush, the end of the world. Barack Obama, the end of the world. Donald Trump, the end of the world. Joe Biden, it's going to be the end of the world. You're in good company. As Rick said in his book, George Washington died believing that the republic he built was doomed. Thomas Jefferson died believing the Declaration of Independence that helped launch the United States of America was doomed. They died pessimists, believing their government and their nation was moving in the wrong direction. We're still here. And we'll survive 4 years or 8 years of Donald Trump. We'll survive 4 years or 8 years of Joe Biden. It's time for us to take a deep breath and just move forward with our lives and stop obsessing so much over politics. Now, let's continue with our 3-hour show on politics. Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.